Hello, everybody. I have no new news with regards of when are we going to be back in business. The only thing I can assure everybody that we met with Swimming Canada, Swim Ontario, and they told that they're working days and night to kind of speed up this process and make sure that we're back in business as soon as possible in the most safe way. Today, I want to talk about goals and goal setting. So we are going towards the end of the season, whether we actually swam or not, but June is pretty much the end of the season for all of you. And again, I want to talk about goals. You all heard about SMART goals. I know your coaches talk about SMART goals. SMART is an acronym. It goes for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So it means, specific means what is your goal? Like, make sure you get details in your goal. Measurable is how can you track your goals, and how can you make sure you actually achieve your goals. Achievable stands for can you really achieve your goals? I mean, it's something you can do. And realistic is this something that is in your power? Like, for me now, saying I want to make the Olympic team is not realistic, right? I mean, up to this stage of my life, it's not going to happen anymore. And timely is the time frame of your goals, how long it's going to take when you want to achieve your goals. So for these 5 points, two are, I'm not really fond of two of these points. I'm not really fond with achievable and realistic, because I think that sometimes these two standards kind of tone you down. I want to tell you my story. You might have heard my story already. If you were one of the swimmers of provincials or national group, you might hear this story already from me. So I was a swimmer too. I have an older brother, and my brother was a swimmer as well, and his goal was to make national. We were back in Italy. His goal was to make nationals. He never qualified for a national meet. I'm 7 years younger. When I started swimming competitively, my goal was to make a national meet just for him, right? I want to make this for us. When I was 14, I qualified for my first national meet. I qualified in several events, and that was done, right? My goal was already achieved, checked on my list. So I had to figure out a new goal. So my new goal for the next season was I want a medal at a nationals, and the year after I came third in the 200 freestyle, and that was another goal achieved in my checklist. And now what? Like I found myself at the age of 15, because it was February 2002 and I was still 15, that I already achieved my goals in swimming. These two goals might have seemed like a big goal at the beginning, but they were not, right? So once you achieve your goals, it's hard to keep producing, to keep coming out with new goals to achieve. Right? I mean, the top of my career was to make a medal at the national meet, done it, and then what? So my point is, achievable and realistic, they have to be two components of your goal setting, but it's good to dream, right? It's good to aim for something bigger than for me it was just making a medal to a national meet, right? So what I'm saying is, be mindful of this when you start working your goal setting for next season and for the future. You don't want to dream too big or too small, because in my case I dreamt too small, and once I achieved my goals I was done. So at the age of 15, almost 16, I had nothing else to work for. So I kept swimming a couple of years extra to that. I swam until the age of 18, if I remember well. But I was just swimming, right? I wasn't working for something that was giving me a reason to show up with motivation and passion every single day and put the work in. So when you work on your goal setting for next season or for the season to come, keep this in mind. Dream big, and not too big, not too small. Dream big, right? Dream something outside of your comfort zone, outside of what you know you can do. Otherwise, if you dream about something you know you can achieve, well, once it's achieved, it's done, it right? So You gotta be a little bit brave when you start working on goal setting, right? Because otherwise you're gonna find yourself achieving all the goals, and you're not gonna be able to come out with something new for next year. I had this talk with the national and provincial swimmers. I think was last season when we were talking about goal setting, and then I found that many of their goals were too easy to achieve, and that worried me. That worried me because once they achieve them, then what? Right? We are stuck there, and there's no really reason to show up every single day and put extra work in. Nothing. That's what I want you guys to know. That was my mistake. I mean, I didn't have any real guidance when it came to goal setting. Was different times, right? We were just throwing the pool and swing. So that was different. So I want you guys to be aware of that. I want you guys to do the same mistake I did back in the days, and I want you guys to dream big, because the bigger you dream, the more passion, the more effort you're gonna bring to your practice, and some amazing things are gonna happen, right? So I'm gonna leave you with this. I'll let you work on your goal setting for next year, which hopefully is gonna be amazing, and especially in the pool, and then for the future as well. Okay, because if you're lucky, your career is gonna keep going after high school and university, and you might be able to achieve great things in swimming. Okay, keep enjoying your Sunday. I know it's a rainy day, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? Bye, guys. See you soon. Bye.